Hola, witches.
Hey, that was like really fast.
I know it was super fast. That's what happens, you know? It said it's going to be bam, quick, and here we are. Okay, so y'all, we are going to be talking about keeping up and following through with your Samhain, your witchy New Year resolutions, and the things that you express that you want to follow through with. And so this video, we're going to talk about different ways that you can actually utilize and cast to follow through, like different candle correspondences, herbs, crystals, and other things that you can use to be inspired, to stay motivated, and to help you follow through, because it's really easy to set a goal, but the challenging part is keeping that momentum, keeping that energy, and following through with it, and making sure that you actually achieve it. So that's what we're going to do tonight in this video.
Yes, and we all know how New Year's resolutions, most people I know don't even make them anymore because they're frustrated with themselves. They don't follow through, they're all into being healthier and stuff like that at the beginning of the year, and then by February, they're like, I don't even want to do this anymore, it's too challenging. So, and the same thing applies with witchy New Year resolutions. We're like, okay, I have this intention. This is what I want to do with my craft. And we get, before the actual New Year, January, mundane New Year, we're already like, I don't know. So a lot of it to me is actually finding something you truly actually want to do. Make sure that the goals that you set for yourself and your practice is actually something you're really passionate about. That is going to help a whole bunch. If you're not really passionate about it, then if it's something you're feeling obligated to do, then your chance of success is going to be a lot more challenging because you have to force yourself to do it.
Right. Yeah. And, again, you have to take it, step by step and day by day, and just keep, in mind that this is what you want to achieve. This is what you want to create. And each day you just need to be, happy about it. You need to just own it and know that each day you'll do a little something to achieve your goals, to really create the energy and follow through with it. It doesn't matter if it's, let's say you're meditating and you're focusing on your goal, and you're asking yourself for, asking questions on how to achieve it, or what you can do that day before you get out of bed, what you can do that day to reach that goal or get a little closer to reaching that goal. And you take the information from that meditation and you follow through with it during the day. Maybe that day you are told, well, instead of playing your Xbox for 5 hours, let's, cut that down to 3.5 hours, and the rest of the time, you need to study the subject, or you need to, exercise. Take time to exercise if that's what your goal is, or, whatever the inspiration you're getting and the information you're receiving in your meditation, follow through with. It's just saying take less time in a certain thing that's not really serving you. It's helping you relax. It's helping you with certain things. But in order to achieve your goal, you need to cut back here and focus this energy, this time for your projects.
Right, exactly. And there's several mundane ways to accomplish this, but there are also a lot of witchy, magical ways to accomplish this. And it just came to me. I'm like, I've been doing stuff to try to, witchy wise, to try to keep myself motivated for my goals. And one of the things I have been doing is taking 7-day candles and using different sigils to keep myself motivated, to keep myself from procrastinating. issues that I know that I have that have prevented me from accomplishing goals in the past. So, you know, if I know that in the past I'm really involved at the beginning, but then my energy kind of peters out and I start procrastinating. So I create a sigil that is, you know, I will not procrastinate and I will remain goal-minded, goal-oriented. You know, and so I use that sigil and light 7-day candles every week. You know, and whenever I feel like, okay, I'm not procrastinating, but I have no energy, or you know, I feel drained, or, you know, it changes. But, you know, at the end of every week, if you feel like there's a new challenge arising, heading it off at the pass with something like sigil work or candle magic is a great way.
Interesting. I like that. Well, and to complement, you know, sigil work, we can use the power of words. And when you think of your goal and you think of yourself, you see yourself experiencing where you want to be and achieving your goal, taking the first word that comes to mind when you've received it, you see yourself receiving it, you see yourself living as you're creating, you're living that goal, that desire. What's the first word that pops into your head? Use that word as an affirmation. So every morning when you wake up, use that word as an affirmation, chant it, express it, and as you chant it, visualize the word, visualize yourself entering that experience, entering that energy, and then see your old self, your current self, stepping into that energy as you're chanting this word, and allow it to fuel you to create what you need to create.
Right, exactly. And that will help a lot, you know, and you know, that's even something that, you know, mundanes do. They will put, you know, post-it notes in their mirrors or whatever to keep themselves motivated, and it's the same concept, except for you, you're adding that magical kick to it. You're adding that extra bit of power to really help it affect you and your environment.
Right.
So, you know, if you feel like, you know, your area, your work area, or whatever area you are going to be expressing these goals in, whether it is to create or become healthy or whatever it is, you know, if you feel like that space is becoming clouded and cluttered and not conducive to accomplishing your goals, you know, you can also, you know, add things to your space, you know, light certain incense. You can light cinnamon based incense. I like cinnamon patchouli because, and yes, you can use that in love and areas like that, but also it gives you fire and passion for what you're doing. You know, it doesn't have to be the passion aspect doesn't have to always be about sex and lust. It can be passion in what you are actually trying to achieve.
Right.
So light some cinnamon patchouli incense. Get that, you know, whatever motivates you. Get, you know, orange blossom incense is really good to uplift your spirits and keep you on task. You know, anything that makes you feel energized.
Yeah, and going with that, you know, clary sage as well as eyebright can be utilized very well to really see where you want to be, to see the goal, to see it, and to have like everything kind of like everything that no longer serves you, everything that's a distraction, kind of go out of focus. And the eyebright and clary sage works together to understand the spiritual connection and to follow through. So working with the other, you know, orange blossom or whatnot to open the way to really energize it. Clary sage and eyebright helps you to really see that goal and to desire it so much to make it happen.
Right. Yes. Exactly.
But and there's so many different combinations that you can utilize. Those are just, you know, a few. And they're fun to use and to create and to have, you know, different formulas and different blends of the few herbs that we express. it's just fun to play with. But all of them help you to achieve that goal, to really go forward with that. So if there's any like certain formula that you work with to help you stay motivated, to help you stay inspired, shoot, comment below and let us know. And if you have anything else that you'd like to say, let's do that. Let's talk about that, because it's about, I can't even talk, y'all. I'm having issues. It's about progress. It's about moving forward and keeping that energy flow built up, strong, and achieving our goals. Let's talk about candle magic, little candle correspondences and different things like that. What you can do with candle magic to achieve goals. We talked a little bit earlier about working with the color orange.
Yes.
Time to say, damn camera. Well, orange helps. Orange candle helps to obviously pave the way. It opens the way. It's very great at removing obstacles. It's actually very good to really attract, to call forth. And not only does it like open the way, but it calls forth like a positive experience. So when you're seeking to stay motivated and to pull your desires to you, working with orange helps you greatly to clear the bullshit and start to pull towards you what you really desire.
Right, exactly. It's really good for success. And we talked earlier about yellow inspiring your appetite for more. Making you hungry, making you motivated to really reach and push yourself to go forward and complete these goals. Plus, you have sun energy, which is amazing, to keep you motivated, to keep you going. Vitamin D, practically it is one of those.
Vitamin D.
And it's one of those vitamins that keeps your energy up, helps you absorb other vitamins in order to utilize them to the best and fullest potential. So, and that we get all of our vitamin D from the sun. That's the main source. So, yellow represents the sun, warmth, motivation, energy, really going after what you want, being hungry for, completion, reaching that goal, hunger for it.
Right. It's like yellow. It initiates that ravenous aspect of the primal self to go for what it desires and what it needs and what it wants to create. So yeah, yellow is perfect for that. Even red, y'all. Red is linked to lust and to passion. Red is also linked to like Aries, like aggression and like this very interesting warlike expression, but action oriented. Very like, I have to experience this. I want this. This is mine. And so red promotes that. It's the color of our blood. Unless you're like an alien, then whatever, But red is life. It's the color of life, and so you can work with red to promote that lust for the desire, the need, the goal. So red can really help motivate you by pretty much seducing you to create that environment for yourself to receive, because you have to have it. Like, you have to have that experience.
Yes, and white to keep your intentions pure, keep your intentions clear and ready to move forward. White can be a really good way, a really good color to utilize in this way, because you are, keeping those goals in mind, and you have, no negative thoughts, pure thoughts of and positive thoughts of accomplishing what you need to accomplish. So, and in that way, black also can help by banishing negativity any negative attitudes, any negativity from outside influences. You know, we all have those family members, friends, and people who you set a goal and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so hard. You're never going to get it. It's so challenging. It's so hard.
Like,
and you have those people, and you have those people in your life, especially usually family, that's like, I don't know why you did that, because you love chocolate too much. And assholes like that. So burning black candles can help dissipate and get rid of those negative thoughts, those negative energies that are being away from people who kind of don't want you to succeed. They attack you under the whole I'm just being real here. And yeah, we hate that. It sucks, and we have people like that in our lives. So you can utilize black candles to get rid of that bullshit. You don't need that,
right?
You want to be positive.
Right. And I was going to talk about that too. I like the combination of black and white candles, because black we use to sort of, again, push out and like, I need my space. Get the fuck away from me.
Right.
Right. Get away from me, because I'm going to, I'll shank you. So black is like, it's this energy that pushes out and it says go away, but at the same time it can also absorb influence and almost like implode. So it's a very interesting thing to consider when working with black. But as we work with black and we express like, this is what I want, so I'm pushing out and I'm banishing all these negative influences from my experience, we can then come in with white and really uplift all of the energies. And what white does, if you think of like this bright fucking light in your eyes, it's like, oh, like it's too much and you can't really see. And then after the light goes away, you start to adjust and you can see again slowly, and then here's your new experience. So what white does is it comes in, and it can come in after the black candle's been used, banishing, and it uplifts the remnants of whatever, black might have not got, or there's those people who kind of filter through the banishing because they kind of have your highest and best in mind, but at the same time, they're borderline. So they do slip through. So the white will actually take care of the rest because it uplifts the situation and it creates such a positive experience that no doubt, no negative essence can really stay put with it.
Exactly.
And
yeah,
y'all can see that you can really use any candle color for this. You just have to understand the way they work, the way colors work for you, and then alter the way you cast with them.
Right, exactly. And use it to fit your situation.
Absolutely. So, we talked about earlier, like citrine, carnelian, you can use to keep on you to help, focus on that goal, help really charge and keep you motivated, keep you inspired. You can also incorporate smoky quartz with that to help transmute and negate any negative essence coming to you. So it helps you keep you motivated.
Right, exactly. Amethyst helps spur creativity, connect you to be more intuitive, so you can circumvent things before they occur, so whenever you use something like amethyst and really channel that energy of amethyst in your workings and accomplishing goals, it can help you be more creative. So if you're working to lose weight and you're feeling like you're already in a rut, doing the same exercises, eating the same food, you can channel amethyst, and it will help you become more creative. It's like, okay, well, this is also healthy, and it's something different. Let's, check out Pinterest for some different healthy recipes, or let's check out a few YouTube channels that specialize in exercise and really helping me lose weight in different ways and different exercises I can do. So you can use amethyst to really help you keep that creative spark going, so you don't get stuck in a rut and get frustrated with the goal you're trying to reach,
Yeah.
And even obsidian is really good as far as cutting away all the bullshit that you don't need. Excuses are like the number one, for me, I know, I'm sure other people, reason to not accomplish goals. It's like, well, I was doing really good and then this happened.
Right.
And obsidian is really good at cutting away to where you can't really use excuses. They're not there. You've cut all that bullshit away, so you have to kind of face the harsh reality of, if you don't achieve your goals, it's because you didn't put in the effort. You didn't, you let excuses or tried to manifest excuses to stop yourself.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So as harsh as it is, but sometimes you need that harshness. You need that, okay, the only person I can blame for not accomplishing this is me.
Right. Absolutely. And you have to build a routine as well. It'd be good to, and what I mean by that is build a routine with the working that you're going to do. So if you're going to work with crystals, let's say like in the morning, work with your energizing crystals, work with like the citrine, the carnelian. That's going to help boost your energy, help boost your day. And then as your day progresses, you can let those go and get your amethyst or your rose quartz, depending on what you need. Your amethyst for that creativity. You need to be inspired. The rose quartz to help you remain compassionate and linked to your loving nature. And then maybe you need some more energy. So the next few hours after that, go back to your carnelian and your citrine. But have a routine where you don't just have them all in your pocket at once. Take the ones you need out and work with them. And then, the next few hours, whatever you need for those, the next few hours, take the crystals out for that specific time and what you really need, and put the others away, and create that flow of energy, because eventually that energy will become a part of you, a part of your routine, that it will just naturally flow like that. You'll train yourself to have that energy and have that process even without the crystals.
Right, exactly. You'll be attuned to the flow.
Absolutely. I feel like I'm forgetting something. There was something that I wanted to say, and that's shit. Damn it. Well, you can work with Drains of Paradise to keep things uplifted and keep things on point and happy. There really was something I wanted to express, and I don't remember what it was. But, all of this obviously is beneficial, because you can utilize anything. You can utilize the candles to cast with the herbs. You can connect with the herbs, create a formula, create an oil to anoint the candle with, and like Melissa expressed, create a sigil that expresses what you need, what you desire to keep you motivated and inspired, and utilize that on your candle, and paint it on, inscribe it, whatever you do. Utilize a petition paper when you're anointing the candle, when you're working with the candle. Chant, use words of power to express what you need of it, what you desire, the motivation, the inspiration. Use your words of power, use your influence to really connect and create that, and to cast for that. This is what I was going to say. So you can also, look at yourself in the mirror every day, do mirror work, and look at yourself. Don't look, just kind of gaze off in the corners. Look directly into the mirror, into your eyes, and express that you love and accept yourself. Express yourself as you see yourself in your goal, in the place where you want to be. create that vision, live it, experience it, and look at it as it is happening, as you have it.
Right, exactly. And at the end of the day, after dinner, before bed, keep yourself accountable. Write down what you did accomplish and write down any ideas, that, especially when you're working with all this energy, creative energy, you go to bed and then your brain is still moving, and good sleep is important to productivity. So instead of being plagued with a bajillion ideas, an hour or so before you go to bed, while you're sitting there watching TV, chilling with people, with your family, write down what you accomplished that day and where you can go from there. And the next day, hold yourself accountable. And not only does that help in a very mundane way, but it also helps in a magical one, because you are focused on these goals. You're thinking about it. You're putting energy and thought into not only what you've accomplished and, congratulating yourself, like, okay, this is what I got done. This is awesome. I accomplished these things today. Now, this is what I want to accomplish tomorrow. And set that intent. Have that intent set so this is what I want to do, and hold yourself accountable. Congratulate yourself when you reach certain goals, and be thinking about the next move forward.
Right, absolutely. Be present in the moment, and honor yourself, honor the process, and express your gratitude for the blessings that you've received, and the steps you have taken to acquire your experience, your goal.
Right.
But yeah. Is there anything else that you'd like to say, that you'd like to express?
No, I think we've given out a lot of practical information that everyone can apply to accomplishing your goals. So that's all I have to say about it, I guess.
Well, well, if y'all have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any little tips to offer, please comment below and express yourself, and let us know what you do, or what you might utilize whatever we express, and share with us. Comment and have fun, y'all. It's gonna be fun. We have a lot of interesting things planned for the coming weeks. But until next time, peace.
Bye.